everyone, and welcome to this week's video for Rob and Marvy. Well, we have been smoked out. I tell you, we started off, at first the California fires, as they started to burn, we didn't know that much about it because we were east of the Tetons. But once we got into the Tetons, we had a couple of days of some beautiful weather, and you've seen that earlier video with some of the time-lapse sunrise and stuff. But after a couple of days, the Tetons excuse me, the Tetons were pretty much smoked in and you just couldn't see anything. So we decided just to leave the Tetons. We went to Craters of the Moon, and then we went over to the Sawtooth Range, which in turn also got so bad with the smoke that we decided to leave there also. And we went into Boise, Idaho, and spent some time there. And at that point, we switched from camping in dispersed camping areas and BLM land. We switched over to what you would call urban camping. Now, urban camping is basically what it says, is that's camping in an urban areas, and you can do that in a multitude of ways. You can rent a spot at an RV park or find a local campsite. We have a tendency, again, on a tight budget, not to do that. So we stay primarily in rest areas, which are legal. You can check the laws in each state, but most states allow you to stay up to 8 hours, some up to 10 hours, and they really aren't really enforcing it at this time. I wouldn't camp for a day or two, but certainly an overnight, we've never had a problem. So check your local laws and follow the rules. And but anyway, rest areas are really nice. There's one that we stopped at, was quite nice. And so when we were in Boise, we kind of bounced around between the rest areas, which they have like picnic tables and bathrooms and water, and relatively safe, I would say. And then the other places we would stay at would be the truck stops. And again, truck stops are kind of hit and miss, mostly because of parking availability for personal vehicles. Large RVs that can park back by the trucks usually isn't a problem, but sometimes these smaller truck stops, they don't have really good places, so you have to look around. But again, Love's and TS, or Truck Stops of America, whatever they're called, and Pilot, those are usually the go-to places we go to, and they also are open 24/7. They have restrooms, even showers if you want. Some are $12 and some are $15, and two people can take a shower. So for Marvy and I, it's an easy, economical way to take advantage of that. So those are how we urban camp. Now, some people, I don't know what that was, but anyway, some people talk about stealth camping. And so you try to make your vehicle look like a normal van. My feeling is that's really a good way to do it if you're going into just a neighborhood and you're going to try to trick neighbors or a neighborhood people to keep them from calling the police or something. Although my belief is you really aren't tricking police. Police, they're on the road. That's their job, is being on the street and looking for things. And even a regular van painted white, I mean, when they drive by and they see that it's not where a van normally is, and there's condensation on the windshield, or there's a vent up or something like that, or even if it's suspicious and something new, they usually check it out. So again, this could be controversial. Some people may call and say, you don't know what you're talking about. I have stealth camped without avoiding the police for 45 years. And, but I don't know. But in my opinion, police are very smart. And if you're in the wrong place with the wrong vehicle, they usually know that. But again, stealth, being very low key, going to a place late at night and camping, I think that's going to be designed to fool neighbors and keep them from calling the police. So anyway, we did that for a couple days, and we did urban camping, and then we headed off to Seattle because I'm thinking over the mountains. I know Seattle always has that Pacific breeze. Everything's going to be great. Well, of course, the time we did that, and we're going to do that, comes this freak cloud weather system that moved a lot of these heavy smoke clouds through up north directly to western Washington, and Seattle is now experiencing some of the worst weather and air quality, which I'm coughing, my eyes burn, that they've ever had. And you know, these shots of the Space Needle and things, this is all unedited film. I didn't color correct it to make it look orange or lower the visibility, but you know, the lakes of vistas, it's really horrible. We're looking at in the next couple days, hopefully the weather patterns may change and blow it out, but until then, it's a severe weather warning where they're really encouraging people to stay inside, indoors with their air conditioners. They're trying to get it seems to affect the crows also. So anyway, they've closed city parks and the local parks to get people from trying to stay out in it. It's good. So for some of us that live in vans, it's not that great. We are staying with some friends of ours, and we're doing great with that. There's a blue jay that's just making a lot of noise right there. Okay, buddy, you're on YouTube. Deal with it. Yeah, I thought it was a crow. It's a blue jay. Shows how much I know about animal sounds and bird calls. But so where does that leave us today? Well, we're about as far west as almost you can go. So we are visiting some friends. I lived in Seattle for almost 17 years. I haven't been here for 23 years, and there are lots of folks that I really want to visit and see. I have a cousin, my dear friend Richie, and Colin. We're visiting them and staying parked in front of their house. And so what are we going to do? We're going to be here for at least a week. We've got some things we have to attend to, and then after that we're going to take the ferry, and then we're going to go across to the Olympic Peninsula, where hopefully I'll be able to visit another old friend of mine for the evening, and then we're going to go around and maybe do some boondocking in the Olympic Peninsula. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. And I wanted to make this kind of a short video. I'm not going to drag on too much. And that's it for this week. If you guys still want to see a video and you don't feel this was quite getting your YouTube fix, we have a great little video, one of my very first videos, and in Mexico, where we explore cenotes, which are underground water systems, and you can swim in them and all of that. Anyway, you can go to our YouTube channel, follow the link above here, or you can go to our YouTube channel under the playlist under Mexico and look for 3 cenotes in 1 day. That's kind of a fun little video. Anyway, that's it right now. We're going to keep it short. Have a great week, and we will try to capture something interesting this week and put it up for next week. Until then, again, thumbs up, share with your friends, and again, comment on anything that you see here. Okay, I'm going to go rinse my eyes and clear my throat, and this smoke is terrible. Okay, see you again. Bye-bye.